Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus. This is episode 15 of our Angels Mod tutorials. Yes, tutorials and Let's Play. So last time we had a look at how to build these locations efficiently. The transistors and the phenolic boards are also created quite efficiently. They are producing very fast, so there's really no point in having that many of them. 2 per half second, that is excellent. And now those in and of themselves do not really have any value. The real value comes when they are combined into the electronic circuit boards, which require solder, basic electronic components, those are old ones, and then transistors and circuit boards. So this one is the phenolic board, but we will also take a look at this from another perspective, and that is, let's see, this one, we need to make the phenolic board that requires ferric chloride solution. Oops. Okay, so the whole point is at this point to make, where do we have it? We have this one. We need the electronic circuit boards because that is an enabler. This is the corresponding to our red circuits in the normal game, in the vanilla game. And this is, as you know, with red circuits, it opens up for a lot of items, such as more advanced loaders. Don't have those yet. It opens up for stack inserters. It opens up for more advanced machines, and you know, generally it's the next tier of construction. So what we need to do first is take a look at the recipes. The recipes are, you know, for this one, all the items we know except for the circuit board. The circuit board is coming here. It comes from a phenolic board that we created last time, and now we just need to take copper, tin, and ferric chloride. Copper and tin, we have it on the bus, and therefore the only thing we need now, I'm going to take my big crawler here and see if I can try not to break anything in the space. And what I need to do is actually making a small location where I can make ferric chloride solution. Now I'm going to just make it up here because this is just yet another one of those small things that we need to craft in our starter base. Okay, don't run in front of it, that's a bad idea. Okay, let's see. Ferric chloride. Oops, ferric chloride solution. Here, it's created in a chemical plant, so we need a chemical plant of some kind, and we need a hydrogen chloride gas. So the one thing that we need to worry about or consider is the ferric chloride gas. We do not have that yet, and this is part of the chemical plant. So we are going to start by the hydrogen chloride gas. This is what we needed. It comes from hydrogen and chloride. Very obvious in that, and it comes from saline water, hydrolysis, chlorine, and hydrogen. The saline water we can make in numerous different ways. The best way is to use, let's see, and we don't have that tech, but a salination plant, though that's not something we have just yet. Let's see, I will need to find some stone bricks in order for us to build, so let's go find some stone bricks. Okay, so that is working. Let's get further down here. There we go. Thank you, stone bricks. And do I have enough? No. I'm just gonna go over here and grab some of these and also the other ones because we are gonna need it for our construction. There. Thank you. Okay, so we are gonna get 1, 2. These are hydro plants. Did I use hydro plants earlier? Don't even recall that. Just checking to see if this is the first time we use a hydro plant. I think this is the first time we use a hydro plant in this session. So we're going to work through how that works. And we are also going to get some of our water bores. No, we're not. Copper. Well, copper is something we also have in crazy abundance. But let's just get a few of those. Let's see. Pumps. No, that's not pumps. Is it? Is it pumps? Yeah, it's pumps. Good. I think I'll build everything just up here, just so it's not really in the way of anything else. We're gonna start with a big machine like this. This one takes different kinds of water in and purifies it. It's called a hydro plant. It does something with water. The basic one is it takes normal water in at 150 per second and comes out with some purified water that we sometimes need and some saline water. Those are the other options. Chloric wastewater analysis, yeah. They're all good for what they need. It's basically a way to purify water. This is the default one. And let's see if we build one of these. These are the ones we used for creating water. It only produces 100 per second. That's actually quite sad. And it's speed 1, this is speed 1, so this one is actually not even able to keep up here. And let's see. And on the other side, we might definitely need a lot of these. And let's get some lights as well. And now we built the blueprint, and I think I'll cut this out at this point. And simply do this one and go 2, 3, 4. That means I need 6 of the other ones, and I don't think I have those created, but let's build some of those. What else we need? Oh, there we go. I need to bring you closer so you have an actual impact. And then figure out what items I put in here. Those might as well. Let's also see, we can make 2 more of those. 1, 2. Great. And the one thing we need to clear out over here. I know it's not powered up, but there we go. This one. Clarify, because I don't need any of this. And what else do I need? See the big power poles. I don't have those. I have the too many big power poles, not enough small power poles. We'll make a few small power poles. Get you in there. And great. 1, 2, and then I need to get, I have 5 of those and I need 6 in order for this to keep running constantly. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. 5. And 1 more. They're all gonna be water. Except this one is not good enough. And didn't I get those 2? I'm pretty sure there they are. I'll just put them in here. I mean, it seems a bit strange. There, now that one's being purified and I get my water out. Then I'm going to take the next step. Now we have not a lot of this, but at least some. And I got 1 more. That one can't go in there. So you're just going to be here. Copy, paste, and there. That's 6. These will now operate constantly. There, every second they'll produce 20. And those 20 will go into, that means this is 80 per second. I will now look at the next step. That is an electrolyzer. Electrolyzer is, okay, we need stone bricks again. Really? Do I have stone bricks here? No, I don't. Oh yeah, I do. Quite a lot of stone bricks. Okay, excellent. 1, 2. This is crafting speed 1.5, and it's each one is taking 100 saline water per 2 seconds. So that's 50 per 1 second. That means 75 if it's 1.5. So actually I only need 1 of those. That's a bit shame. But I only need 1. Actually, you know what? 1, 2. I'll build 2 of the slow ones here. It will fit better. There. That one. 1 in. You are electrolyzing this water. Here. And the other one, copy paste. Now these are being electrolyzed. That's steel pipes. 1, 2, what? This is, I don't know, this is probably the safest, easiest way to make hydrochloric acid. So now here we have hydrochloric acid being built or being made. We should be mindful that it actually has a couple of contingencies here. Namely, these 2, they'll continue to fill up, but it'll take a very long time before they actually fill up this. So at this point, I can do this, but I know that in principle it's very wrong to do it, but in this case, it really doesn't matter. I don't need these. This is sodium hydroxide. It's going to be needed later on, but not now. Now it's just jamming. Now what I also need is an overflow valve by making sure that if basically here is produced 60 and 40, while the resulting process I will need will require, and that's plastic now that we had it, will require an equal amount. Let's just have a look at it. This one is an equal amount, 50 and 50 of chlorine. So it will have a lot of hydrogen, and that gets stuck in the pipes, whereby preventing these ones from emptying and therefore not running a second cycle. So in that case, I will take it out here and I'll flare it. Basically saying whenever it's more than 80% full, it goes through this pipe and it'll flare the rest. That means now they are outputting, and I will then have again, how do we do this more efficiently? Hydrochloric. That's good. This one takes 50 per 2 seconds, so it's 25 per second. I'm gonna have 2 of those. Like this. Yep. And that one, copy paste. And this one, I guess we'll do this as well. That's actually looks quite nice. And they'll now be producing hydrogen chloride. Boom. And the next part we need to do, let's build a few of these while we are idling. Now we need to go back and figure out what is the ferric chloride solution. Goes here. This one is coming from iron ore plus hydrogen chloride gas, and it's done in chemical plants. Let's make this. This is not actually very much I need, but let's just get some. We will have down here, we have our production of ore that we stopped some time ago. Let's see, where do we get it in? And I need to get it this way or that way. Here. Got it. That's fine. Oh, come on, don't do these kind of things. And this is still very spaghetti-like, but I don't really mind building spaghetti-like factories at this point. This is all about making sure that things are getting done. And here we have the ferric chloride. That's that one. That's its cupric chloride. That's no. That's ferric chloride, not ferrous chloride, because I just got worried. And let's see, I'll just take this one. And then we can take 1, 2, a pipe between them. And inbound, inbound. Boom. Now this one is done. I will need some kind of storage somewhere. Not too big of a storage, but some kind of storage to put it in. Let's see. This one seems like a good 80,000. And we also need a pump. Do I have pumps somewhere? No, I do not, because the pump requires engines. Do I even have pumps research? No, I do not have pumps research. Oh, it's a pump mark 2. And so I have a pump mark 1. Must have. There it is. Pump. Fluid handling 2, water bore 2. Let's see. Why am I not able to? There it is. It needs an engine. Don't think I have engines hiding around in here. Nope. I have all the things I need for engines. Why do we have these two process iron? Okay, that's a bit of a mistake. I'll get a new car, wooden bricks. Come on, drive faster. Now we're gonna get some engines so we can get a actually, here we go. This is, boom, 50 engines, 50 pumps. That's all I'm gonna need the engines for at this point. I'm not gonna buy a new car. This car is fancy, it's the right color purple, and it works. And it's not gonna break. I'm not gonna ride in front of a train or anything like that. Okay, great. Pick it up again. And I will take this one. And where do you have that one? There. I don't like driving this one around somewhere, and I certainly do not like just sitting in a random direction. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get this on the bus somewhere. I'm probably gonna take it over here and then figure out where to get the liquids on the bus. I will take the liquids. Let's just decide. This is the first liquid lane. Got it, that one. And we get a few stone pipes, just so we have enough. Come on. Got it. And now I can go over here and flip it around so it goes out. Got it. And I don't know if I want to take this one. So this is how we make ferric chloride solution. Not particularly interesting in and of itself. Really? Is that the longest it could take? Yeah. Yeah, always. I'm gonna hit that one there. Boom. Now it's ready to get circuit boards. Okay, so let's take a look at the circuit boards. What does it take to make a circuit board? This seems awfully close to the edge, this one. Circuit boards. Hello, circuit boards. And be mindful that you can both use the small ones, they're speed 1, or the big ones, they're speed 1.75. To a large extent, I really prefer using these. So what do we have? We need copper and tin inbound, and the ferric chloride, and that one. So that means I'm gonna take this one. This one could be the combined belt. That one. Let's see. Then this will be the outbound, and we go underneath. Seems a bit wasteful. Is there any of these that require notes? One of each. Great. Boom, boom. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. One of these is going to be an inserter, so it goes out on both sides. These ones are going to be longer. Copy, paste. Great. And then let's get some lights as well. And some of these. There we go. And that is now our unit we need to produce from. Got it. No. No. Don't stop. Don't start doing this. Sorry. That's me being too slow. So what does this one take? This takes 5 seconds. Let's have a look at the next one, because they are not going to be used for anything else. These take 5 seconds. So I need as many of one of them as I need of the other ones. Very, very simple. Boom. Boom. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go up to 6. Obviously, many, many more stone pipes. Looks good. This is exactly what we need, and I will take this one. And I need copper. I have that here. And I need lead. This I have here. This, no, I'll just do that one. This one. This looks slightly off, but still. And here. Got it. This goes up. This one, I don't even know if I want it on the bus or not. Really? What is that? That looks really peculiar. How am I imagining that it goes in here? That looks really, really strange. Okay, what I need to do in this case, I'm pretty sure, is take that part and put it up here. Got it. And then I'm going to take this one out. Here, this one. The other way. What? Why is it going that way? There we go. Now it's going the right way. That was really, really peculiar. So this goes up here. They have everything they need except for need more stone pipes. Oh, I wish the cars were faster. I'm gonna grab you. Take half of it. Not that much. Let's take many, many more of these. And we are now very close to what we need to build. That one. Two. Go. Are they building? Yes, they are. Here, here, here. Two. Great. They're building. This is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted. Boom. And now the next one, because this is where it gets actually pretty easy, I would say. I'm gonna, you know what? I don't actually need to. I can just build it here. Boom. You are gonna build the last one. This one, because now this one requires a lot of things that we already have. So the one thing to keep in mind is that basic electronic components and transistors need 4 of them. So that's actually quite a lot. While solder and circuit boards can be combined. So I should take solder in on the right hand side and combine it with the circuit boards. That means I need 2 close. This one. This one is going to be basic. This is going to be transistors, obviously, since transistors comes from here. Yes, so that's transistors. And then this one will be the outbound. This will be the outbound, and I'm just going to do this one for the reason that it will also be the location where I put things into a belt. Boom, for later use. So, copy, paste, inbound, inbound. That's this one. Oops. And let's see. This will be the basic electronics components. Oops. Do I have basic electronics components? I do not think I do. Oh dear. I do not have basic electronics components. That's because I want to make it like this. Can I do that? Let's have a look. Basic electronics component. This requires 4 per 5 seconds. That's absolutely nothing. So we're going to do this different way. That means I will, at this point, build one of these teeny tiny little ones. And this one's going to jam things in here at the fast as it can, making basic electronics. And that makes it a lot easier because this one now only needs 2 things. Let's go over here, find it, This one needs carbon. And like this and that. This is, oh, this one, copper coils. This one is coil. And that means this one will be yet another one of these. It seems to be very, very common. And I will then need at this point, okay, good. I need to take this out. Yes, 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 yes. Inbound, inbound. There'll be a lot of locations here. L, copy, paste. This one goes here, here, here. I'm just trying to build a comprehensive one here, and I think it actually works really nicely. So let's have a look at this one. I will get the outbound. It's also nice that the outbound is actually further away. L, copy, paste, except this one needs to be a near inserter. Here we go. Okay, so now I need to figure out what's coming in where. These are not needed. And let's see, that one. This needs to be carbon. I will carbon coming in here. What was this one again? This was transistors. Okay, fine. There we go. This one is again the mix built. These are kind of in the way, like all the time. I don't think that's the right way to do it. The way I just did it there. And again, don't step on belts there, here. That one is working. This one, what was it I wanted here? This was, oh, two things. One thing coming in. One thing was this one inbound. Let's see if I can remember what this was. Solder. Yes, solder. I do believe I have solder on the bus here. That is solder. And that needs to go here. Oops, I've run out of underground belts. That's unfortunate, because those are always needed. There we go. And next one is going to be carbon. It was carbon. Yes, it's carbon. That's coal, coke, and carbon. Jump 2, jump 1. Got it. Okay, so now all of this should be working. Why are you not working here? Okay, that is working. Great. That one is being full of these. It's not getting anything into here, but that's to be expected. And I will... And then we just Shift C just to put things in here just for the hell of it. Ready? Okay, there you go in here. And I'll get a box like this. And this definitely needs to go on the bus. Look at this. We have stuff. And this needs to go where exactly? Can't find it. It must be together with this one. Okay, so that's a lot of undergrounds. Let's just build a few more just to make sure that we got all of it. Here. The next tier of circuits is coming in, not a lot, but some, and that will just require us to keep scaling. Let's see, we have those, I think we have everything we need. And let's just get a blueprint of this. Got it. And it's almost tileable with the notable exception of one tier here. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one more. Because that's 6, then it's just as much as the other one. And obviously we need a lot of inserters to keep the ball rolling. That one is a long one. These are not needed. Neither is this. And Shift C to put things in. Let's see. Why are we not working here? Okay, you are working. Great. More inserters. Everyone's working. Yes. Okay. The one thing we're missing is here. 2 of those. Excellent. So let's have a look. What we did with this one is, this is very difficult to make, but if you break it down into different steps, then it's actually not that bad. This is a nice little way of making it, and it does get the job done. These circuit boards, they are going to be needed for robots later on, but I don't think I really want to build robots off the bus. But this is like one of the last things we need on the bus, because it opens up blue science, and that's where we're going to work on next, because that's the next natural progression of this base, is working on blue science. But at this point, it's great that we have these circuits, and that means if we open up here, there's 109 different things. Of course, some of them are a bit strange, but if you just look at it, Science Pack 3, this one, for example, a lot of these are higher tier machines. Artillery wagons not have relevant, but for example here, now we can build the better machines because they require steel and the electronic circuits. So that's this is a big milestone in terms of Angels mods, getting this one up and running. And I mean, lots of them don't really seem that interesting, but this one, electric furnace, very nice to finally get electric furnaces. Also here, better of the small machines. Ultimate inserter, oh yes, that will just make everything much easier, except for we require titanium, which is only going to happen once we build our real base. Express splitter, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, but it opens up stack inserters, for example. Hydro plants, Mark II. Buffer chests, well, it doesn't matter at this point because they require other things as well. But it does enable us to build, for example, modular armor. I saw that. Modular armor. We can now research modular armor. There. There's a bit of work before we get there. But modular armor, for example, I couldn't get this one before, but I can now get it. It has 10 inventory space update. Anyway, this is basically, it's not as far as I'm going to take the bus, but it's really the purpose of this starter base is to get up to the advanced circuits, because they're going to be needed for pretty much everything moving forward. So I'm going to wrap up this one. I hope this helped clarify a next step, next natural progression of the Angels base. There you have it. Thank you for joining. Hope to see you next time. Bye.